Chat. What's up, chat? Hey, they trying to get rid of Trump, man. I'm talking about the permanent way. It's 2 assassination attempts in less than 2 months. They trying to get rid of this man, bro. Y'all ain't, boy, listen. How y'all missed twice? Y'all hit the like and subscribe, man. I got like a lot of shit just don't add up to the boy. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. Y'all try to kill that man Trump twice. One of y'all was on the roof. One of y'all tried to hit him at the golf course. This just happened yesterday. Y'all hit the like. If y'all don't know nothing about it, go read up on it. I ain't got the time. But what I will say is this. Bro. If y'all ain't ready to go to Civil War, man, I'm talking about if y'all ain't ready to go to Civil War, bro, stop playing with that man. Stop playing with Trump if you ain't ready to go to Civil War, man. And the only reason why I say this is because after the Trump assassination yesterday, I go online. I'm going to tell you where it's going down there. I'm going to let y'all hear some of it on Rumble. Y'all go check out Rumble, man. There's groups and groups and groups of right wing. And they ready to go there, man. They ready to take it there. Gun for gun. I'm going to let y'all see a clip. Right now. Y'all get the likes up, man. Y'all hit the subscribe. Listen, they trying to kill Trump, man. And you can't tell me, with all the Secret Service and all that what's going on, you can't tell me it ain't a mole in the camp. I've been living on this earth a long time. Nobody's going to tell me there ain't a mole in the camp for that man to be out there playing golf, leisuring, doing what the Trumpster do, and they try to take him out again. They try to take him out again and again and again. You can't tell me it ain't a mole in the camp. Somebody is giving out correspondence, bro. I've been on earth a long time. You ain't gonna tell me they ain't giving out correspondence of where this man be at, man. Pinpoints, checkpoints. But what I want to know is how y'all keep missing. Can somebody tell me how y'all keep missing this man? Y'all keep shooting at this man and y'all missing, bro. Got people thinking it's fake. Got people thinking it's fake news. One thing I can say about Trump ain't never gave me fake. Trump ain't never gave me like fugazi. Trump a lot of shit. He a lot of shit. He a bigot. He damn near racist. Sometimes I don't think he racist, but then he do some racist shit. I be like, damn, Trump, I was fucking with you. But he low-key racist, bro. My friend, my homeboy just left, said he was the Antichrist, man. He said in the Bible, they said it's going to be a man down here that people believe in more than Jesus. I ain't going that far. I don't think a lot of people believe in Trump more than God. I don't. But why they keep trying to kill that man if he ain't got no real power? If he ain't the one that's going to be the president of the United States, why are they trying to kill him? Let Kamala kill him, figuratively speaking. You know what I'm saying? It's a mole in the camp. It's a mole in the camp. Somebody is telling this man whereabouts and they close to him. Y'all can't tell, and I ain't no Trump supporter, but it's up with Trump. And I'm telling y'all now, if y'all ain't ready to go to Civil War, like I said, if y'all ain't ready to go Civil War behind this election, then y'all need to sit back and shut the fuck up, vote silently, because I'm about to play a clip. And shout out to Survivor Dispatch on Rumble, man, for the content. I'm about to play a motherfucking clip, bro. Listen how these folks talking, man. Y'all hit the likes, man. Pay attention, bro.
Talk about this additional assassination attempt against Donald Trump. So to kick it off, I'm going to go to John. You've been researching this. I've got a whole bunch of crap to pull up on screen, but give us an update on where we are with this, John.
So apparently this shooter, which is help me out with his name really quick, guys. I had a brain fart. I've been on the range all day.
I got it. Ryan Wesley Root.
Yeah.
It says echoing. Oh. I'll give me a second, goddamn. Cause y'all gotta hear this shit, man. I ain't lying. This man, the way they talking, the way they giving it up, y'all got to hear this. Let me see. There you go. Y'all let me know if it's still echoing, man.
So this guy is the typical leftist trope. White guys for Harris. I think it was. But apparently the current story is that he was hiding out next to the golf.
Is it still echoing? It's still echoing. God damn. What down?
Course.
I ain't echo. Am I echoing? That's what I want to know. What I sound like. What I sound like in the microphone. I'm echoing. Let's do this then. How does it sound?
That Trump was playing.
Cause I don't like that.
On, even though this game was.
I don't like that. Is that what it is? I got to turn my mic off when I'm playing. Boy, I want y'all to hear this motherfucking shit. These motherfuckers ain't playing. I'm gonna figure it out though. Watch.
Was not announced. This round of golf was not announced. It was not a.
I don't know what's going on.
A scheduled event, but he was hiding out.
If y'all ain't ready to go to Civil War like I motherfucking said, if y'all ain't ready to take it there, damn. I don't know what to tell you.
Apparently the snipers. So they have sniper teams that follow the former president.
Still echoing. Still echoing or no?
And should be current president all around wherever he goes, and they work apparently at.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the motherfucker tell you, man. Damn. These folks must don't want me to be great. They don't want me to talk about what they talking about because they over there talking. For sure. They over there talking shit, man. Let me see. Coming out. I'm still echoing, I know.
Ahead of him, one hole on the golf course. There's a team ahead of him and a team behind him. And this guy was hiding out about 500 yards away from the hole. I think it was the 5th hole that Trump was playing. And the sniper team noticed him apparently acting kind of strange. And when he started firing, they engaged him. No, they did not hit him. And he fled the scene after a round of shooting several rounds in the direction of the hole that Trump was playing. Secret Service was very quick to react, got him down within a couple of seconds from what I have read, and covered him so that he could not be shot. So apparently they had actual Secret Service agents this time, so they didn't cover all their bases and just put DEI hires to
Hear how they talking? They feel just like I feel. Y'all just putting anybody and everybody around this man. This man's supposed to be the next president of the United States, and y'all just, like he said, DIY. DIY stand for do it yourself. Do it yourself. Secret Service is crazy work. That's how they feeling. I feel the same way. It's got to be a mole. It's got to be somebody on the other side working for Trump. And if that's the case, that is nasty work.
That are a foot shorter than him and stand him up to where he could be shot again. Sorry, I'm being a little sarcastic because this just pisses me off to no end that we have these. At best, these are crazy left-wing loons that are going off in solo rage campaigns because of the media drumming up all of this insanity of calling Trump Hitler for over a decade. Or this is something of a sinister plot where they have maybe some patsy shooters that are going out and shooting these shots. We were talking about this pregame. This is going to get really bad if there's an actual skilled sniper that takes these shots. But currently they picked him up.
Martin County.
Listen, they talking tactical. They talking tactical over here, bro. These are the type of guys that go shooting every day. We online, we making jokes, we making memes, we making all the shit. I want y'all, I need y'all to tune in because, like, bro, this shit getting deep, bro. This shit getting deep. They want all the smoke. I'm just finna let it continue.
And the way that they identified him was that a witness got the tag, but they also had a Secret Service drone over the golf course when this happened. So they had plenty of intel. And our law enforcement here in Florida have the cameras that scan people's tags from an incredible distance. Hundreds of yards away, they can scan them, plus even the registration sticker. And that's how they got them on
personally, because I got a ticket for going down the wrong road, and it came to my house a couple months later from Florida in Illinois. So I can attest to this.
So Georgia's even worse than us, by the way, because everybody has to come to Florida for vacation. Pretty much has to go through Georgia or a little Alabama.
This
just a short discussion on different calibers that have.
I'm finna get to the fucking point.
Significantly different ballistic characteristics. So the first attempt on Trump's life was a 5.56, just like this.
Look how they educating their people, man. Look how they educating their people slightly on the low. They educating their people on 5.56s and 7.62s, bullet sizes, how many yards people been. Man, listen. These are the type of guys they train every day. They train every day. They ready for all that bullshit. Listen, we'll let it continue.
It's a very small 22 caliber projectile. Depending on the twist rate of the barrel, they do varying amounts of damage. The advantage to this is you can carry a lot of ammunition. And then they said that he had an AK-47. So there's a 7.62 by 39. I would mention, we had a discussion around accuracy of AKs. As far as the Russians are concerned and their friends, they haven't used AK-47s in years. They have AK-105s, which are significantly better firearm than an AK-47.
Listen how they talking. Y'all niggas talking about y'all got Dracos and all that type of shit. These folk do the extended research on this war shit, man. This man sitting in with an American flag. He got about 6 choppers in the background. Y'all see this little dude over here in the corner right here? I see a little dude over here in the corner. He might look like a nerd. This is the type of motherfucker that'll blow your head off from 2,000 feet. They ain't trying to protect Trump. They need a reason to goddamn take it down. I don't think. Hold on. They're my cousin, two of them cuz. Cuz said they can go sign up to protect him. They don't want to protect Trump, man. They want to protect their motherfucking selves, and they want to protect their people, and they want to protect the country. They don't give a damn about that Trump shit. They using that shit so they can have a reason. Same reason why they stormed the Capitol. Stop it. It's going down, bro. I'm gonna continue.
And the restricted here in the United States. You cannot buy them here in the United States. There's some companies who have build kits that are kind of similar, but it's not the same thing. So what we have here, and by the way, for anybody who's not familiar with this type of ammo, if you see that purple band around the projectile, that confirms that this was made in a government plant in Moscow. The name escapes me right this minute, but that was made by that government.
Y'all ain't listen to this man, bro. Y'all ain't listening to this man, gang. These people know these people are they're gearing up. While we on Shade Room talking about this nigga Trump and making jokes, and every time I see Kamala, she's somewhere smiling and giggling. Okay. I'm gonna for a little bit.
Chris, I mean, I'm getting into it late because it's almost like Rumble is being run by some sort of fucking libtard because it took me about 10 times to sign in. But anyway, I'm here now. And I know that I alerted you to the situation that happened today, but can you give me just some data points before I give you just off the cuff answer? I mean, how far? Yep. What was the distance? I know it was an AK.
Hey, yeah, they know what's going on. I think this motherfucker right here sound like he from Australia. He want to know what the distance is. It was an AK. Man, these folks trying to, man, listen. They ain't doing nothing but data collecting. They're getting ready for the Civil War. If Kamala Harris win the election game, I hope y'all ready for what come with that. I'm going to continue.
But what was the distance?
It was reportedly 450, 500 yards away where he was. If you want, James, I have a news conference pulled up. I'll play that.
Elevated or flat? Elevated or flat?
Flat. Yep,
yeah,
flat.
mate. Look, if they think just on that data alone, if they think that anybody who knows what the fuck they're doing is going to use an AK unless they really fucking needed to, and as the lads were saying, mate, I mean, if they were going to do, the Dragunov round, okay, yeah, I mean, I would swallow that a bit, but something that 7.62 by 39, no one is going to prefer to use that weapon at that round.
Man, I'm going further.
Jones said it really well today, and I've said it before, actually. What's stopping somebody from doing a Timothy McVeigh and pulling up in front of Mar-a-Lago with a ginormous bomb in a box truck and leveling the whole frickin' building when they know Trump's home? How do you defend against that? So, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, I would be talking to Eric Prince and saying, can we write a contract? Can we get this in? And I understand why the Secret Service doesn't want to be part of that, because they're like, okay, if Eric Prince's guys screw up, and then people say, oh, the Secret Service screwed up. And they're going to go, look, either we have full control or we have no control. So if you want it, take it. And if otherwise, I don't blame them. But if I was Trump, would I be taking Secret Service DEI hires right now? Hell no.
Yeah,
but first thing I do on day one is get rid of that DEI shit.
Mm-hmm. Right. Let me just chime in for a second, mate. I mean, look, what Eric did with Blackwater and all the rest of it, mate. I mean, yeah, I got a lot of respect for him and whatnot, although I've never actually worked for him. But wouldn't he just want pipe hitters that were off the books and were always under the wire, like old Deb Crew guys or Delta guys or something like that? And people that haven't really been in the mix and that are unknowns, and there's heaps of pipe hitters like that out there. What do you reckon?
One part.
As opposed to like,
It was one part I was watching, man. They was talking crazy. I'm trying to find it.
You're not inciting anyone to violence.
What did he ask for? What did he ask for?
Well, I'll play that video in a second, but she's saying that he asked for more violence like this, and it's his own fault for inciting violence against himself.
Where? Show me where he said that, because that is what has to be countered.
So Chris, if I could jump in here,
go ahead, Sal.
We're looking at something that is 100 years in the making. The slow march through the institutions is now complete.
That boy said we're looking at something that was 100 years in the making. I'm gonna continue.
That's what we're dealing with. So when we say, how do we fix these issues with the mainstream media? The issue, the greatest threat to our nation is the fact that the left controls the mainstream media. They also control education. And that was absolutely the Bolshevik playbook, taking over those two institutions.
The left wing control the media and the education. And he's saying that was a 100-year plan. Man, they cooking. Let's continue.
Managed to do that. So, we're dealing with an ideology that is essentially collectivist, as opposed to conservative Americans tend to be individualist. And that collective hive mind is willing to do anything to rid themselves. I come back to this. This is why the Second Amendment and the gun issue is absolutely the flashpoint for the clash of these two ideologies, because nothing empowers the individual like being armed. That's why the left so hates it. And there's all of this motivation to disarm the public. And we're dealing with an ideology that is willing to go to guns, the guns that they want to take out of our hands. They're willing to go to guns when it comes to, seeing their own will forced on the rest of the nation. And
y'all ain't listen to this man Cook. This man said they want to take the guns away from us, but when it's time for them to tighten up and pipe up, they gonna use the guns. They got all the guns they want to take from us. They got them same guns and they ready to use them on us. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm the messenger, man. Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm telling you, y'all better tighten the fuck up. Y'all motherfuckers out here better tighten the fuck up, bro. Y'all on here goddamn thinking it's a game. This election right here ain't no game, bro. I ain't never felt, it's something about this election right here. Really, this whole year, I haven't felt right about nothing. Everything this year been wrong. It's some shit brewing, man. It's some shit brewing, man. Y'all motherfuckers got to tighten up. Hit the lights. I'm going to continue.
Unfortunately, I think we're at the point where conservative America has to get off the bench and say, we need to take back these institutions. And it requires the work on everybody's part. And the problem is conservatives tend to be people who want to live their life, live and let live, and just be left alone. They don't want to get into the ideology war, but that's what we're up against. So we're going to fix this problem. It's a long fix. Part of the solution is doing exactly the kind of thing we're doing now, utilizing these alternative media outlets and putting out valuable information to the people.
You hear what he's saying? That's step number one. We got to get on these platforms and talk to our people. They talking to theirs. They talking to their people. I was on their live last night. This is a live from last night. Shout out to them. I was on their live last night. Thousands of people in there. Thousands of people in there listening to this. Understand me? Taking it all in while they're telling them, get the fuck up, man. What's up, Simon? Hey, I'm fantastic, man. But yeah, man.
People who are willing to seek it out.
And make no mistake, guys, and make no mistake, they do have their own training camps and they do have their own association. There's something called the Socialist Rifle Association, and they have chapters. They have John Brown and Socialist Rifle Association are two different things.
No, I know.
I've been to this.
That's another example of them having.
That's one of their training.
Training.
Yeah, That's when, and they're getting training from professionals. I've seen them getting training from police officers. I've seen them getting training from soldiers. I've seen some of their camps even. So I know they're getting training. So the idea that they're just these silly soy boys out here not doing anything is a false assumption.
Yeah, but
I don't think anybody's making that assumption.
Not every.
They paying attention to the ops. That man said the ops is getting training. They got soldiers training them. They got police officers training them. Y'all hear what's going the fuck on, man. These people getting intel, man. They loading up. This man right here got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 visible choppers in the background in front of American flag, letting you know it's about that time. Y'all better pay attention. This is shit, but y'all be looking at spiritual world. Shout out spiritual world. You know, I fuck with you. I be watching these people, man. Because they damn sure watching they ops. So we got to watch and see what's going on. Y'all hit the lights.
The army guys fucking trainer either.
Agreed.
So again,
they're learning. They're learning.
Is Jeff, work with me here. Yeah. What is available? What is at our disposal to shut these fucking assholes in the mainstream media down from inciting violence? When does it cross a point where there's legalities involved?
Well, if they say we want people to go out and shoot Trump, okay, that's against the law. But what they're doing, what they're doing is just saying Trump is evil. Trump's going to put people in concentration camps. Trump's going to take away your rights. Trump's going to be a dictator. He's a threat to democracy. None of those are calling for action directly. So it's all covered under freedom of speech because you're not inciting anyone to violence. But you are inciting people to violence, but not directly. Mm-hmm. That's the problem, is you can't, how many times have we heard Trump is a threat to democracy when he's the one who's the victim of all the threats to democracy? And they can say that all they want. Just like we can say Joe Biden is demented and Kamala Harris is a moron. They happen to be true, but the other side doesn't like it.
Hey, man. They ain't fucking with listen. They not fucking with the left wing, bro. They ready to take it there. They think goddamn Biden got dementia, and they said Kamala Harris was a moron. These ain't my words. These they words. This how they feel. This what the fuck going on. Y'all better be ready for civil war. This election is important. Y'all motherfuckers is playing. Let's continue, bro.
So that's the First Amendment. You got to take the good with the bad. What we need to do, communists and socialists, for them to function, they need a monopoly on almost every form of power. We need to set up alternatives to that, which means they have their guns, we have ours, and we don't give them up no matter what.
You understand me? You hear how they giving it up? Y'all hear how they giving it up? We got their guns. They got their guns, we got ours, and we ain't giving them up. What y'all want to do? They on that type of timing. Y'all get the likes up, hit the subscribe. They're on timing. They with all the bullshit. Let's continue, bro.
They have the education system. Not only are they indoctrinating kids, they're making them stupid by getting rid of anything that has to do with critical thinking. Because
I agree. Now, right there, we got some common ground. These kids have zero. This new generation of children, they have zero critical thinking skills. Everything is at their disposal. They don't have to figure out a motherfucking thing. You remember we used to do them division problems? We'll do division. We put all them numbers on the bottom. Instead of a number on the bottom, the damn problem be that big. Now all they got to do is go to a calculator, bro. Go right on their phone and do it, man. They don't have to think about it. They don't got to figure out how I got to this answer. These kids don't have no critical thinking skills, period. Zero, zilch. Listen, man. Pay attention, man. I'm going to continue.
Because if someone has the ability to think critically, they're not going to be a communist. They're not going to be a socialist because it takes about 15 seconds to debunk everything they say. So that's when we need to have homeschooling, private schools that teach the Constitution, that teach civics, that teach personal responsibility, that actually teach reading and writing and arithmetic.
They want private schools that teach how to shoot. They want private schools to teach their constitution, their history. The same shit they taught me when I was in school. That bullshit history that Christopher Columbus came here and discovered this bitch, and it was niggas already walking around with feathers on and shit, bro, smoking weed. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. These people getting ready for a civil war. And if y'all ain't ready to go, they want homeschooling. They want private schools. They want camps with just they people, man. I'm gonna let this man cook. He cooking, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all get the likes.
And
Spazatron, you're a faggot.
What was that?
I said Spazatron, you're a faggot.
Chris,
I think these guys are signing in under different accounts.
Yeah, I think
they
so.
are because they're saying
And
the
look,
same thing.
Yeah, they're the same. They're just idiots.
Jeff, if I could just jump in here, I think it's got to go a step further because, I mean, how are we getting attacked? We're getting it attacked from the top down with the likes of fucking Soros and all the rest of it. So what's really going to have to happen is that our side of the equation, or what I've often called the silent majority, to really get the fucking lawyers engaged and get some real funding behind it and do exactly to them what they're doing to us. And
that boy said we trying to get lawyers involved and get some real funding. They need funding. They trying to listen. Y'all motherfuckers on Shade Room, y'all making jokes. Y'all laughing and giggling. The white boys in these in North Carolinas and Nebraskas and all these places, gang. They trying to gear up, have enough funds, have enough guns to take it there with our ass, bro. And y'all niggas out here playing games. Y'all want to talk about eating cats and dogs. They ate the cats. Y'all want to make these little memes and shit. Y'all ain't fucking, man, listen. I'm going to continue, bro, because I'm about to get mad because we don't take shit serious, man. These folks on this platform over here, we watching right here. Y'all on the YouTube, y'all go hit the link. These folks serious. Y'all nigga playing games, bro. I'm going to continue.
I mean, it's going a step further from what you're already saying, because I think with what you're talking about is too fucking calm, because now it's beyond a fucking joke. 2 assassination attempts for one guy that's going for fucking office. This would usually happen in some tin pot republic fucking in the middle of bumfuck wherever. Okay, like this is ridiculous. And the only time that it's really going to get to the next fucking level is when people actually start barking up their bucks. And look, I mean, Trump lost a lot of fucking money when a lot of his personal wealth when he was in office the fucking first time. We can't expect him to fucking wear everything. It's going to take the silent majority to really stand up, engage lawyers, get organized, and go after these cunts the same way that they're going after us.
Y'all ain't listening to these people, man. Y'all ain't hearing these motherfuckers, man. People go in, they come in, they leave. I ain't talking about the Drake and the Kendrick. I ain't talking about the Super Bowl. I ain't talking about the shit these motherfucking niggas want to hear. I ain't talking about what we want to hear. I take everything serious, cuz. I don't know what cuz say. Cuz they don't take none of that nonsense serious, bro. It's the same playbook, just a different color. I take it all serious, man. Because if it is the same playbook, look how they look what they was, look at the plays they was running out the playbook last time he was in office. You ain't never seen nobody storm no Capitol and get away with it damn near. You ain't never seen that in your life. Man, you grow up together. We ain't never seen no shit like that. So if it's the same playbook, it's finna go down. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, you continue on with your fucking point, but I couldn't.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of using the alt media and conducting an influence operation. Like you can do that. You can do that in schools too. You know, influence options, flyer campaigns, things like that. So there is a way. The problem with fighting a communist revolution is that they operate on the feelings of the public. We operate on facts. They don't care about your facts. What we need to give them is reciprocity and undoubted reciprocity.
What's up, Dominique? She said you still accepting call-ins on the topic. And is. Y'all can call me. If y'all know my number, call me. We can talk right now. Tell me how you feel. I'm gonna let it continue.
Reciprocity to everything that they do. We counter what they say. If you're on social media and you get these people on there that go on their X accounts and say that you should, Trump has asked for this, he gets it. You bury them in their X account, and it can be done. I've had a team that has done that in the past. You bury those. It's a tactic that we use on. That's all I said.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out a bit, S2. Jeff, did you want to finish your thought before I play the next video?
That boy said they got tactics they use to bury when you go to talking crazy on your Twitter account, X account. They got tactics to bury your shit. Y'all ain't hearing what these man. Y'all get the likes up. These boys said they got tactics to bury anything you got going on X that don't align. We can get that shit buried, gang. Man, listen.
No, I mean, I pretty much said what I was going to say. You've got to get them away from the levers of power, and if they can't get rid of it, then you need to set up your own independent chains. And I think the first thing, if it was up to me, the first thing I would do with the stroke of a pen, I'd say no public sector unions, period. No teachers unions, no. I worked for the government for 26 years. We didn't have a union, and I've never joined one. But we don't need the workers of the government organizing against the people who pay their goddamn salaries.
You heard what he said. He worked for the government 26 years. He said he don't need to organize other government to go against the people who pay their motherfucking salaries, man. Hey, man. Chat. Chat. I'm going to continue, bro.
Yeah, but to what end, Jeff? I mean, I know where you're going with it, but to what end? Because I know where you're going with it, but a lot of people won't know the details of where you're going.
Well, if you want to take back the control of the school, if you want the parents in this average person to take back control of the school system, you got to get rid of the teachers union. Because even if you get the school boards, the teachers go on strikes, the kids don't get educated, the parents, the ones who paid the price aren't the teachers, it's the parents.
They talking about going against unions, man. They want to infiltrate the game from within, man. They say the left own the media and the schooling. The media and education. That's what they want to attack first. The first dude said he trying to get you buried on Twitter, on X. He called it Twitter. I'm still a Twitter nigga. That X shit, I ain't got used to it. They want to bury you on X. This one say he want to hit the teachers union, man. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing, y'all? I just want to know, man. What we doing? Because you hear what you hear how they coming. And they probably have these conversations every day. Every day. They probably have these conversations, man. They ready for whatever is to come with this election. I hope y'all nigga ready too.
And you need to get rid of that. And it's where, the local control, the local school boards, the local town councils, they take charge, they do something, and then if the leftists don't like it, the firemen go on strike, or the cops go on, or the whatever part of the government, they get their people to go on strike. And you look at, cities like Chicago and New York, they're constantly being crippled. Every time they try to reform education in Chicago, teachers go on strike. and then the politicians knuckle under, and the teachers end up getting more money than they did before they went.
Chicago been crooked. Their government been crooked, man. Shout out to the Chirac. Their government been some bullshit, bro. Everybody know this. They've been some bullshit. They've been crooked. Chicago politicians, they always been, well, really all the politicians is to line your own motherfucking pockets. Let's just keep it a fucking buck. But Chicago, they've been crooked. Come on, man. Every gang you can think of live in Chicago, man. I don't care what I'm talking about, from the Italians to the Migos to the goddamn the blacks to the white. How y'all want to rock it? The Irishmen, all of them been through Chicago. You know why? Because the land of the Chi has been crooked, gang. They've been able to, you can line your pockets. Let's continue, bro.
Went on strike, even though they weren't going on strike for money. They just pay them off, but they're paying them off with our money. Because the people who negotiate those contracts have zero skin in the game. When Ford negotiates with the auto workers, every penny that goes to the auto workers, it's coming out of Ford as a company. So they're going to not just give them whatever they want. But an elected official doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect their bonus or their pay. Total disorder, and you cannot reason with the insane. If you think,
well, first off, let me say that.
I'm trying to find that part, man. I was listening to last night, and then I'm gonna just say my piece and I'm gone. Let's continue.
This Adam Kinzinger is somewhere between a slug and the white stuff that forms around the corner of your mouth when you're thirsty. He is the lowest form of human being, and I think he's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Just tell us how you really feel.
Cannot stand that guy, because this is what I said last time or a couple episodes ago. The biggest gift that Trump gave us, there were three things that he gave us. He exposed that the deep state is real and it's deeper than we ever thought. He exposed the media bias is worse than we actually thought. And he exposed the turncoat rhino traitors that were in the right, infiltrated, because all of those people, and in the church too, in the Christian realm too, he exposed all of those people too.
That boy said Trump exposed the media, the church, the traitors, and the haters. Listen to him cook.
He is like bleach to these people. He makes them lose.
What you mean, these people? What you mean, these people? Cuz said, it's a dog and pony show. A distraction. They've been putting people on school boards for decades, judges, lawyers, etc. You know how much they hearing transcript is in Nebraska? $3.90 a page. That's insane. And you're right too. You're right too, but we got to take them for what we can't do nothing but take them for face value. They ain't scared to get on here and pop it. We the ones that's got to get together and get organized and get tactical. I'm gonna let it continue.
Their mind, and now people like Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney are full on supporting communists.
Well,
Kamala Harris is a communist.
You know who this is, right?
He said Kamala Harris was a communist. This motherfucker right here say no ears was horn. Carry on with your Sunday afternoon. Hey, these folks playing games, bro. They playing with Trump. Man, these folks are stepping behind Trump. Y'all seen him step on the Capitol. Y'all seen it, man. Y'all got to stop acting like y'all don't know what the fuck going on. Y'all seen him step. I'm going to continue.
But yeah.
Isn't she related to Vindman?
Yeah, it's his sister-in-law.
Oh, sister-in-law.
Yeah, it's his twin brother's wife. This started a couple hours ago, and now there's a great big thread of people throwing their comments towards this bitch and her answering back. these are anti-American treasonous pieces of shit.
Boy, you heard what he said, Rachel Venman. Rachel, he said you was an anti-American treasonous piece of shit. Let's not leave that part out. These people speaking up on these folks, man. Again, I ask you, my people, what we doing? We gonna be ready? Oh, okay.
There's no other way to describe it. I mean, who puts a tweet out like that? I mean, insanity.
People that really actually want this
a communist.
Yeah.
But I'm going to reiterate my point. I'm going to reiterate my point. There will be no reconciliation with those people. Period. Full stop. Not going to fucking happen. They're not Americans.
Is a mental disorder, and you cannot reason with the insane. If you think boys can just turn themselves into girls, we got another troll.
Oh my gosh, this is the same person who's coming back.
I'm on it.
But if you think a boy can turn himself, just decide to become a girl, girl can decide to become a boy, you're a moron.
You heard what he said, bro. Shout out to the LGBT. But on this point right here, I gotta agree. If you think a boy could just become a girl, it's just not. It's just not. Let me shut up, bro. Let me continue.
I mean, and this is the party of science, or the ones that say, yes, the world's going to be flooded in 30 years. Well, you said the same thing 40 years ago, and it's still not flooded. Yeah, but we mean it this time. That kind of illogic is, these are the people we're dealing with.
Oh yeah.
So
they're just idiots.
John, did you get a chance to watch any of the video from this guy before we hopped on here?
I was trying to, but I couldn't. I didn't want it to play over the stream. I didn't get to watch it before. I actually saw it after we went live. Okay. You want to play some of that though?
Well, I didn't get to watch it either, but I think we should play a piece of it and give everybody a chance to weigh in on this guy. So here it is. Let me see. Trump assassination attempt suspect was.
Before we even get into this, man, that is crazy sauce. That's how these people feel. Cuz says the Dog and Pony Show. We go see. I'm gonna continue.
Interviewed by Newsweek back in 2020 while in Ukraine, where he traveled to fight against Russia. He was on our radars about 5 minutes away from being said on every mainstream media site, right? And I was just looking to see who this was at the top. I thought it might have been Charlie Kirk, but it's not. He went to Ukraine to fight. Blah blah blah. Let's hear what he's got.
He looks like an operator. I'll tell you what, he looks like a tier 1 operator.
He's 58 years old right now. This was 4 years ago, so he was 54 years old at this point in time, which is a year younger than what I am right now.
Please tell me who you are and why are you here?
I'm 56 from the U.S. From North Carolina originally. Still live in Hawaii now, so flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook. Any movie we've ever watched, this is definitely evil against good. I mean, we're battling a situation here where, the Ukrainians and the rest of the world are caring and kind and generous and unselfish and take care of one another. And it's just a matter of, we need to stand up for that. That is the most important thing in the world, is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring and that we take care of one another.
How we gonna show some human beings we kind and we caring and we take care of one another, and we don't even take care of ourselves right here on our own soil? Y'all gotta stop it. We don't even take care of ourselves right here. So why are we showing people we're kind and we're caring? We don't give a fuck in the US of A. If you ain't having no money on, you ain't having no fun on, you better get you a motherfucking gun on. Because America don't care about America, but we want to show Ukraine and all these people that we just so loving and caring, man. Damn it, man. I'm going to continue, my boy.
The world is united so that we feed each other and make sure that, you know, we all move forward as one collective whole unit. So, you know, we feel the pain of one country's failure and their conflicts, and we enjoy the successes of other countries that are doing good. And, you know, we've got 190 countries around the world, and we need thousands from all of it. So sitting around and letting life go on as normal and complaining about gas prices and complaining about come here. You know, when you talk to a 20-year-old guy, I'm not sure that the world is as wonderful as I once thought it was. So many paramilitary groups.
I don't want to play
communism. That is, he is explaining communism. He is explaining communism right there.
This guy is a CIA influence operator, is what he is. He has co-opted the Patriots, saying that this is good against evil.
Well, you know, he's full of crap when he's talking about how great and kind the Ukrainians are when they're the most corrupt government on the freaking planet.
Yep, 100%. This, and he's explaining.
And listen, he worked for the government for 26 years. He just said it. He said Ukraine was the most corrupt government on the freaking planet. On the freaking planet. He worked for them bitches for 26 years. So we know what he's talking about. They got people in these chats that's actually in the game, been in the system, been in the mix. We can't even get our people that's in the mix. We can't even get them on a chat, man. Again, I ask, what we doing? What are we doing? I'm gonna continue though.
Collectivism, sharing the world, you know, and it all sounds nice and pretty and all of that stuff. And when you speak into those terms, the problem is the end of that is that the government has its boot on your neck, and you're dirt poor and you can't ever get out of it.
I just reread Animal Farm for the first time in probably 40 years, 50 years. That could have been it right out of one of the early chapters when the pigs take over the farm. It's all peace, love, and hope. And by the end, you know, the pigs turn into people and start killing the animals. Yeah, it's Animal Farm. It's Orwell. Orwell was a genius and a prophet because we're seeing it all.
Y'all ever read that book, Animal Farm, they talking about? That's one book I'm gonna have to go check out. They said if they ever want to hide something from us, put it in the book. He said Animal Farm. The pigs was preaching peace and happiness, and then they turn into people and start killing animals. That's a book I gotta go check out, but I'm about to continue.
All over again.
Yeah, yep. Don't disagree at all. Anybody else have any input on that video before we move on? S2, you got anything else?
Guy's a piece of shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
That about sums it up.
The guy's a piece of shit. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, so there's some pretty good memes already showing up, by the way, on X. Let me pull this one. made me laugh. 0-2.
Did you see that Trump?
Hey, 0-2 is crazy. Y'all try to kill this man twice and miss twice. But y'all didn't miss Martin Luther King. Y'all didn't miss JFK. Y'all didn't miss them people. You didn't miss Malcolm. That's why these people think it's a game and a joke, because y'all ain't hitting this man. What y'all doing? Nah, for real. Like, I ain't trying to promote no violence or none of that on my channel, man. This is a peaceful channel that just want to enlighten my people. But what y'all doing to where y'all ain't hitting this man? Y'all done shot that man twice. One is shot, and then this shot, y'all done hit a motherfucking thing. And y'all was beyond, within 300 feet. I'm gonna continue.
Posted that on True Social.
This one?
He posted 0-2.
I didn't see that. That's fantastic. Gunther Eagleman posted, "You missed, motherfuckers. You missed again, motherfuckers," which I thought was pretty good. Let
me see if I can find it, and I'll send it to you.
Hey, Chris, one thing I want to mention before we forget to mention it, and probably most of our viewers know this, but this is 2 attempts now, of course, on a Republican president. The 4 presidents that have been killed in office in our nation's history have all been killed by Democrats. They were 3 of the 4 were Republicans killed by Democrats.
3 of the 4 presidents killed was Republicans killed by Democrats.
One, John F. Kennedy was a Democrat who, by today's standards, his actual ideology would be a right winger. Okay, I want to make that clear. He is probably the most, if you look at his writing and what he said when they would bring gun control bills before him, he's literally probably the most pro-gun president we've had in the past, probably since Theodore Roosevelt. So he was killed, of course, by a communist. So I just want to reinforce the fact that left-wing radical ideology is what is behind all of the assassinations in our nation's history.
Amen and
Absolutely.
amen.
Yeah, well,
Educating the people, man. They're getting on these platforms and they're educating the people, man. They're educating their tribe. They're educating their tribe on what's going on, man. And all we want to do is get on TikTok and fucking dance and fucking talk about fucking Drake and talk about the Super Bowl and talk about goddamn Kirk and Rashida. I'm gonna continue, man.
I just sent you that, by the way, Chris.
Okay, I'll grab it in a second here. Want to pull something else up here? So they're scrubbing the internet right now, by the way. So his X account has disappeared. This is his Facebook account. So they're getting rid of it as fast as they can. But coming back to inciting violence against Donald Trump. So this is something that the shooter reposted, which was from Kamala Harris, stating that democracy is on the ballot. Like they're inciting people to take Donald Trump out because we're going to lose our democracy if somebody doesn't take action. And this is the stuff that I personally have an issue with, is that it shouldn't be allowed that you, as a mainstream media outlet, continually put stuff out, incendiary stuff out to incite violence against an individual or a group. In our case, MAGA. Look at, was it last Sunday that we had the one on where the girl was wearing the Trump hat and shirt, and the 2 black guys beat the shit out of her and called her a white bitch piece of shit?
Hey, but when they give you that little pause before they say black guys, you know what they wanted to say. The 2, y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all better stop playing with me. When they give you the little pause before they say black guys, they wanted to call you something else. Said the girl had a MAGA hat on. 2 black guys beat the crap out of her. I ain't heard about that one. I ain't seen that one. I'm gonna go have to do some research when I get out this live. I ain't see that one. I ain't lying. Let's continue.
A couple weeks ago, but yeah.
But that's what I'm getting at. Is this is not just attempts on Trump's life. This is attempts on anybody who isn't pro-commie like these guys. And I'm seeing more and more people throw suggestions out there that says, if you support Donald Trump, if you look like you're the type of person who would support Donald Trump, don't go out in public alone. Go out in groups.
Man, they making it way more than what it is. I ain't never seen nobody that support Donald Trump get beat up in front of me. I ain't never seen it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's a lot of black people supporting Trump right now, and I ain't seen them getting beat up and jumped. So I don't know what part of the country they at where they can't go outside because they support Trump. I ain't seen it down here in this A, man. In Atlanta, I ain't seen it, gang. Maybe up there where you at, cuz. Maybe up there in Nebraska, they got down doing that type of, they on that type of time. But they ain't on that down here. And there's a lot of black folks down here that's riding with Trump. A lot. And I bet you they'll go to Kroger and to Walmart by themselves. So I don't know. I ain't seen this part. This when they start gassing it and dragging it.
You got to stop going out in public alone. That's a pretty big ask for people, to not go out in public by themselves. But I'm putting a list together here of all the suggestions from everybody. I want to give everybody another shot at this so we can round this out as best as possible. I'll go backwards. I'll come to you first, James, and I think you're on mute. What can the average, ordinary person do to affect some sort of positive change here or defend themselves against the hate, the vitriol, and the physical attack on the part of these lunatics.
Yeah, I pay attention because this one they finna. What can we do to protect ourselves against the hate and the physical? Yeah, that's how they feel. They feel like that's what it's coming to. This was my point. This is what I was trying to get at, man. Y'all hit the like, y'all hit the subscribe. This is the rare form. I'm talking about the real shit.
Just give me some ideas on what people can do. I've so far noted from all y'all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 that I'm going to share, plus whatever y'all have to say next. Go ahead, James.
Well, mate, I mean, look, for the average person and a large part of the Survival Dispatch audience, you've really got to be resolute, and you've really got to decide on how fucking far you want to go.
You heard what he said. You got to be resolute. You got to know how far you're willing to go with this shit. This how they talking. Y'all hit the likes. Trying to get my shit up. Listen, they say how far you willing to go with this shit. Be resolute.
Now, a large part of the silent majority or the middle ground, they just don't want to be bothered. They want to be able to go home to their wife at the end of the fucking day. Okay, they want to do what they've got to do to pay their tax portion. They just want to live life. They want to love their family, and they want to make sure that when they have a shower, it's fucking hot, and they don't have to fucking put around in a motherfucker just to live life. Okay, so you've really got to decide in these extreme times, and let's be honest, these are fucking extreme times.
You heard what he said. You really got to decide in these extreme times, and let's be honest, these are fucking extreme times. I'm gonna let them cook.
It's a very interesting time to come to your country, Chris. But you know, you've got to decide on how fucking far you want to go and what level you want to participate. You know, I as I said on a podcast that we did a couple of weeks ago, you know, there was that fluffy-haired fucking CIA ex-spook that was just saying that, you know, the real government's not really concerned about a rise up or a civil war because the most people that would fight that war wouldn't be able to run from here to the mailbox without having a fucking coronary.
He said we ain't worried about a civil war because y'all motherfuckers ain't in shape. That's for one. Y'all ain't in shape. Y'all can't go from here to the mailbox without having a culinary. Y'all get the light. These motherfucking boys ain't playing games. Listen to him, man. I'm gonna let it continue.
Not everybody's in fucking trim top fucking tick like you are, Chris. Fucking you train like a motherfucker every day. By the same token,
you train like a motherfucker every day, Chris. These boys training every day.
Mate, I mean, you just got to decide on how far you want to go, and how far you want to support. You know, what these pricks are doing is not fucking right. It was predicted after the first shot was fired and Trump got his fucking ear almost blown off that it would happen again.
Listen, man, I don't even got to listen to these boys no more. I don't even got to listen to these boys no more because y'all already know what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. They're gearing up. They're getting educated. They're getting equipped. They got people on that's working from the inside out. They ready for this shit, bro. Are we ready? Are we ready, man? What are we doing? All we want to do is get online and talk about ops and killing our own kind and fucking drama and clout and snitches getting famous and boys turn themselves into girls. And we talking about fucking Real Housewives and Love and Hip Hop. We talking about everything that don't make a fuck, man. When these the kind of conversations other people are having amongst us, man. And we out here bullshitting, making jokes. Oh, I'm voting on it. Cool. I want y'all to vote. I want you to pick your best choice. But just know, We ahead. We are fucking running head first into some times where you gonna have to goddamn be ready to go. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all think it's a joke. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all better be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better be ready to go. It's time for us to get in physical shape. It's time for us to get in mental shape. It's time for us to get in shape, man. We gotta educate ourselves on a lot of shit that's going on, bro. We fucking lost. All we do is get online and look at the little trending topic, bro. They ain't talking about that type of shit on trending topics. They not talking. They don't have. I ain't been to Twitter or X or whatever y'all call that shit and seen Civil War under trending topics, bro. I ain't seen it. Y'all motherfuckers is playing. D-boy not playing out here, bro. Like I say, we gotta get conditioned. Because I feel it's just in my heart of hearts, I feel like this shit is about to get bad. It's about to get bad, bro. Y'all ain't voting for people because of what color they is or that you don't like them personally. Y'all better go look at these people's at their tactics. Y'all go look at what's the word I'm looking for, man? Policies. Y'all go look at these people policies, bro. But you know I ain't getting my number out on this damn lie. You got my number, fool. Y'all go look at the policies, man. You ain't gotta like Trump, you ain't gotta like Kamala, but you definitely gotta like their policies. And if y'all looking for these shit to say, if y'all looking for either one of them to save us, I got a bridge in motherfucking Florida that's going to the Key West. I can tell you, bro. I own that motherfucker, bro. Allegedly. I can sell you a bridge in Florida if you think that Donald Trump or Kamala is here to save us. Niggas, you crazy? Y'all looking for a savior, bro. Only person can save y'all is God, gang. I ain't lying. Y'all looking for a president to save y'all, y'all can miss me. Anybody come talking to me, well, if Kamala get in here, she's going to do this. Or if Trump get in here, they're going to do this. I don't want to talk to you, gang, because you bullshitting and playing games. Y'all don't even want to save y'all motherfucking self. Stop playing. Y'all play too much. We got to get conditioned. We got to get ready. We got to get armed. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers feeling me, bro? We got to get in physical shape, mental shape. It's warfare, man. It's chemical warfare. It's spiritual warfare. And it's about to be physical warfare. Y'all out here playing games. Y'all don't see the chemical warfare with all the fentanyl flooding into the country? Everybody dying? They giving people football numbers for getting caught with it. But who the hell bringing that shit in here? I got my cousin online. Let me see if he's still on here. Who the hell bringing that shit in here? See what he got to say.
What's up, folks?
What's up, cuz? Got you live. Shit. On here trying to tell the people what's going on.
Hey, can you hear me all right?
Hell yeah. Y'all hit the likes.
Man, don't listen to these fools, man.
Tell me why we don't need to listen to these people, man.
Man, you gotta understand, they've been saying the same thing for the last, the most important election was before Obama got elected, remember?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's every time. Everything that they talking about.
But you don't feel a shift this year? You don't feel a shift? You don't think they'll actually go with their move?
Well, who gonna fight who? Who gonna take the first shot? Who they gonna shoot first?
You see who they trying to shoot first? They trying to shoot Trump first.
Man, ain't nobody shooting Trump.
Man, shit.
Let me ask you something.
Shit, me. I ain't going.
And you could say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, if you're gonna send somebody to try to get after a president. You ain't gonna send no amateur for that. They ain't gonna miss.
No, they're not gonna miss. They're not. I give you that. They're not gonna miss. But who's to say that somebody sending these motherfuckers, gang? Who's to say somebody sending them? How are these motherfuckers knowing what Trump at all the time, gang? That's what I want to know.
Because the president's schedule is public.
Yeah.
It's public now. I mean, it's public now. The president's schedule is public.
Okay. You cooking? I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead, cuz.
The president, listen to him, man. Like, I mean, it's been the same stuff. I mean, they, if you go back and read the articles of secession, Tennessee's, Georgia's, Alabama's, they've been talking about the quote unquote savages from the south of the border. I mean, this was like 1750 or something.
Right.
It's the same playbook. Be scared of them brown and blacks because they coming to take what's yours.
No, facts. But now they trying to say that they coming to take the black jobs now. Not just the browns coming to take the black jobs and the Migo jobs.
That's because the only way you don't want us and Mexicans coming together.
I don't think they meant
us coming together by us by ourselves.
Just by ourselves, gang.
We can't even do that ourselves.
We can't even do that.
Yeah. I mean, and another thing, you got to ask yourself this. What are they always talking about? The violence, right?
Right.
Talking about the violence.
They always talking about the violence.
We talking about kids. We black on black violence. We be killing each other. We have been training. Unfortunately, it's on ourselves.
Facts, though. No, we've been training. But you call that training?
That's training, man. We grew up in war zones, man.
No, facts. No, that's a big ass fact, nigga. No, we Floyd wrong. Stop it.
I mean, I'm out here. I hunt sometimes.
Okay.
I've been in duck blinds, all this stuff. I know about ammo, and I'm tactical with it. But
so you mean tell me look out there in Quadira down the street? You mean tell me them boys tactical, man? Them boys shooting women and children. They ain't hitting shit, man. These people talking about hitting shit from 1,000 feet, man. Dead in your forehead.
Yeah, you got to understand something. They can't. It's one thing to hit a deer. It's one thing to pull a trigger and hit somebody in the head with it.
Yes, two different things.
Different.
Hey, we ain't got no problem doing. And black, listen, we ain't got no problem doing that.
Yeah, and it's way. I mean, they in Chicago. All these deaths every day. These cats are shooting. They ready.
Yeah, they ready. They ready. But my thing is this. This what my thing come in at. We ready when it comes to each other, bro. But will we be ready for a civil war?
Ain't gonna be no civil war.
Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it.
But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because you just said it yourself. It's black Republicans. It's black people supporting Trump.
But when I say civil war, I ain't talking about black and white. I'm talking about left and right.
That's why I asked you in the chat. Are they gonna be uniforms? How you gonna know who left?
How you gonna know?
Right. What about people who moderate? What about center left? They gonna be like, oh, you black, so you like Kamala. Or you white, so you like Trump. It ain't gonna happen. And they say it all the time. It's all about being scared.
Yeah.
Y'all be scared.
Check this shit out. I know you still watching the chat. Check this shit out. Hold on. Y'all stay with me. I'm gonna show you some real shit. I'm about to show you some real shit, boy. I don't care if y'all remove my content. They removed my content because I was goddamn. They removed my content because I was talking that motherfucking shit. You can't talk about no Trumpy. So they removed my content on Instagram. Look, they might not even let me. Okay, hold on. Check this shit out, bro. This was they were saying this a while back, bro. Your boy Vance, the one that said they was lying about the cats and the dogs and all that type of shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what about it?
Watch this shit, man. Let's see if I can find this shit. Listen to this, bro.
These JD Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved.
He said it's going to take a civil war to save this country if they lose, and it will be saved. That was Vance, Senator Vance, Trump Vance.
Yeah, who gonna fight? Who gonna take that first shot? And
the waiter.
Then somebody gonna have to take a shot, and then because there are no sides. It ain't the North and the South.
No, it ain't no sides. It's left and right.
No Union and Confederacy. So who gonna take the first shot, and then who gonna follow behind him and join in and say we gonna kill all those left wingers?
I think that's why they're trying to assemble. I think that's why they're trying to assemble right now. All them, like what we were just watching on live. Them people assembling. They're trying to gather the troops. They're trying. I know.
They call dudes. This ain't nothing new.
So what about?
They talk about that all the time. It's not gonna happen. This is just to scare people. The most important election ever in our lifetime. Man, y'all said that last time.
Nah, for sure. For sure. I ain't mad at it.
Look, this is the most important election.
I ain't mad at a little insight. I like different point of view. I personally though, it just feel like this year, bro, just off, gang. I could Dunn tapped in and said we are literally 12% of the US. Hispanics are approaching 20%. Whites is now under 58%. That's why they're worried. That's why they worried.
Oh yeah, they're about to be my majority minority. Is that what it's called, or minority majority? One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about to be under 50, and that do. I think that's a factor.
That's a big ass factor.
But they ain't about that. They ain't about that action like that. They ain't about the. I mean, it ain't.
Well, they was on here saying that they wasn't the ones inciting the violence. It was the Democrats inciting the violence. They said that.
He said, "What was the word? What was the word he said? What was the word? The way he worded that? Democracy.
Democracy is on the ballot. Yeah, democracy is on the line. If
so go vote. That didn't say go shoot Trump. It said it's on the ballot.
Yeah.
So vote. It's a ballot.
It's a ballot.
Go vote. That's the thing that they don't want us to do.
Y'all gotta go vote. Y'all heard it from my. Y'all hit the likes. Y'all heard it from my cousin first. He said y'all gotta vote, man. It's crunch time, gang. Hold on, I got another call in. I'm gonna call you right back. Crunch time, gang. I don't know what I'm gonna see something. It's crunch time, gang. Y'all better make sure y'all go vote and do everything y'all gotta do. Nah, they making too much noise. I'm finna have to hang up on them, man. They playing games. We talking about real shit. That's what I'm saying about niggas, man. They call in, they want to goddamn play. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want to play. It's really going down out this bitch, man. Y'all niggas out here playing like y'all always do. Call on my phone, playing. Y'all better go vote. What you gonna do if they start a civil war?
For me?
Yeah. What you got? You gonna get your shit ready?
Get ready. I got about 6 clips.
You got an underground bunker?
I got an underground bunker.
You ain't got no bunker, man. Oh, no east side of Atlanta. Oh, I'm finna say you damn sure ain't got no underground bunker on no East Atlanta, man. Stop it.
My daddy is ready. Him and his neighbor is so ready.
Well, then we know where we going then. Don't put. Yeah, don't tell nobody where that's at. We just know where we gonna be. Man, listen.
So we might be contemplating Thanksgiving for the cabins. You still up with that?
I'm fucking with it.
Okay.
I'ma fuck with you. Tell Jane quit motherfucking playing, man. Y'all quit playing so much out here, man. That's the motherfucking problem, man. Y'all niggas is playing games. They try to take Trump out twice. I'm gonna run this back for y'all that think it's a fucking game.
It's the greatest experiment in the history of mankind. And if we come down to a civil war, I'm glad we got people like Schmitty and the Bikers for Trump on our side.
Man, these people talking civil war, man. They've been talking about it the whole election period, man. My cousin said they ain't gonna do shit. My sister ain't got there, she ready. Said her mom and daddy got the underground bunker. I tell y'all nigga like this right here, man. Get physically, mentally, spiritually prepared for the days to come, man. Get prepared. Black people, stop playing. We gotta stop playing so much, bro. We play too much, bro. We think everything funny until it ain't. You see what I'm saying? So listen. Be prepared for what's to come. Make sure y'all get out there and vote, bro. They're trying to take Trump out. My cousin talking about who's gonna take the first shot. They done took 2 shots on this man in the last 2 months, and they missing. Where these people coming from missing these shots? Get y'all ass out the way, man. Y'all don't even know how to shoot. Stop it. Y'all hit the like, subscribe. This is the Rare Form. Like I said, man, we survived the second attempt. This man said 3 presidents been killed by Democrats. They fed up and tired. They on here with guns in the background. They pulling up bullets. They got all the information. They got men in their chat that's been in the government for 26, 27 years. They're trying to infiltrate the educational system. They're trying to take their kids and homeschool them, put them in private. They don't want, because you know how these schools is, man. They passing PDF file agendas in these school books, man. Y'all see what's going on. Stop it. Stop it. They run the media. So they're going to always tell you what they want you to hear. That's one thing I can say about Trump. He exposed them fake media pages, man. All that fake media, Trump exposed that shit. Kamala, listen, baby. I hope you ready. If you win this election, I hope you ready. I hope you know what the fuck you doing. Kamala, I hope you know what you're doing, man. And then back to my point, if y'all looking for either one of these presidents to save y'all, y'all not my type of people, man. You better save yourself and quit playing with yourself, man. No diddy. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, man. Telling you, y'all better be ready for what's to come, bro. Civil war could be approaching us. What we gonna do?